fellow makeup fiends, and welcome to 13 Days of Horror. Now that the number 1 has been revealed, I'm going to talk about some other films that didn't quite make the top 13 but are definitely worth an honourable mention. The first one I'm going to mention is one that you may not even have heard of. This one's called Valentine, and Denise Richards is in this, and I always forget his name, but it's the guy who, David Boreanaz, that's him. He's the guy I think that was in Buffy or Angel. And yeah, I really love this film. It's got a really good storyline. I don't know, it's underrated. It's sometimes though with us, we like films that everybody else slates and thinks is rubbish. I don't know, we're weird like that. But I really think this is a really good story, and it's got that really quite a nice suspenseful feel to it, and it's just, I don't know, I really like the way they all get tracked down one by one, and it just, you know, they just makes you think with some of them, just so stupid. But yeah, it's definitely one of those ones where you're shouting at the screen. So that one is Valentine. Staying on the Valentine theme, I really enjoyed My Bloody Valentine. I think this is the remake because I think it's actually been out before. This is in 3D. Absolutely loved it. I went to the pictures to see this and I really liked it. It's another one of those suspenseful films, another sort of revenge motivated film where they get tracked down one by one. They do stupid things and let themselves get into situations, which is half the fun, to be honest. But I loved My Bloody Valentine. Another one that had to be in here was Candyman, because who hasn't, if they watched horror films as a youngster, gone in front of the mirror and said Candyman 5 times. I always remember having my cousins here, we would sit and watch horror films and then just kind of go in front of the mirror and not being able to say it because it was just like, oh, you daren't say it, he's going to appear behind you. But I love Tony Todd, he plays Candyman. He's just got this real presence about him. He's got this amazing gravelly voice that really is scary anyway. It's just, I love listening, hearing it. I love hearing him talk. I love the story behind Candyman, that it's a love story and the way he turned out the way he was because of love. So I think it's a really strong storyline and I really enjoyed this movie. The next one is a remake and it's Prom Night. I actually really like the original as well, but I love the remake. I went to the pictures to see this. Self-explanatory really. But basically the main character's family has been murdered and he's come back to finish the job off and he's going to kill her. And I'm not going to go too much into it to reveal too much of the story, but it's another one of those teen sort of horrors where they're getting hunted down, and I really, really enjoyed this film. And the last one, I couldn't really talk about horror films without mentioning this, and it's Saw. Now these are really gruesome films. They are 18s, but they are really gruesome. I have let my daughter watch some horror films, but like 15s really. I would never let her watch Saw until she was 18 plus, because I think that they are very strong, very gruesome. I do like the original one. I like the story, how he's in the middle of the room all the time, and it is another sort of revenge sort of stories. I think it has a real strong storyline. I like the puppet character. I think that adds to the menace of it all, and I do like Jigsaw's story. I have seen all of these, and I've seen all of them bar this one at the pictures and really enjoyed them. I do like the gruesome sort of ways that he manages to kill people. He just basically puts them into a situation where it's do this, or if you don't do that, you die. And it just makes them question about what they would do in order to survive, and I think that it's just all about survival instincts really, and they're really, really good films. So yeah, if you do get a chance, definitely check out Saw, but only if you've got a strong stomach though. And please, when I'm recommending all these films, please make sure that, you know, you're not watching films that you shouldn't be at an age that you shouldn't be. If you don't feel comfortable watching them alone, then please make sure that you watch them with somebody, because they can be very frightening and they can leave an effect on you. They haven't for me because they don't affect me that way, but I know not everybody is the same. Another one that I will mention is Poltergeist. I absolutely love that series of films as well. I do find the man in that very creepy, the old man with the black hat on. He does creep me out a lot. I guess with horror films, it's all about knowing what you can manage, what you can watch. You can start to watch it. If you feel it's too much, you can stop. That's the important thing with horror. Never to watch it if it's really going to affect you and it's going to have a lasting effect on you. It's all just a bit of fun really, it's not real, and that's the way to look at it. So I just thought I'd talk about those other ones because I didn't get to mention those in my top 13, but they are films that I absolutely loved. So I hope you've enjoyed this series. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all soon.